Hey guys, Grim here. This is my first duel versus Jollywonk, or at least I think so. Maybe I did a game before, but I don't remember. Anyway, he's quite a good duelist, as you will see in this game. I went random, he went for Kongo, and Kongo is a good choice actually in this kind of short games. I was lucky to get Greece. I could have gotten something much worse.
His first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this.
Yeah, in this situation I really don't like my starting position. I don't have a river, and this jade is nothing special as luxury. As you will see, it has low yields. I would have preferred something else. I think I do get culture from them, but there are way better things than that. At least I know that he's on the left, that he's on the west side, since on my right side there is C, so yeah, since this is a Pangea game, he should definitely be near me, on the left side. Right now I'm going my usual build. I just go for the builder, and the first thing I will do is just improve few yields and cut that forest to get my settler as fast as possible.
When you find yourself in a
See, now I get 2 food, 1 culture and 1 hammer. That's really bad for starting yields. Well, the only good thing is that I don't have to build monument. I'm going first slinger because there are barbs on the map, and it's really important to clean out those barbs early on. Later they can be so hard to kill. They will be spawning units by 3, as you know. And sometimes they can come at a very bad time. Also, I want to get kills with Slinger, so I can get Eurekas for archery and bronze working, I think it is. For 3, if I kill 3 barbarians, I'll get bronze working bonus, and that's really important to reveal iron early enough. See, here I saw two scouts and 1 camp up there, so I was thinking, wow, this is really crazy. That means I have 3 camps around me. But okay, one should be cleaned up there. And I already have 1 slinger out, so it's not so bad. If they spam horses, then I'm in real trouble. Then I need maybe 3 more units to be okay.
I thought clay must feel.
See, I already got military tradition bonus as well, which is awesome. Also some culture for killing units, even better. And that bonus is really important to build early on, just a few more units. The early settler is so important. Maybe not the second one or the third one, but the first settler is really so important. Allows you to have double production early on with 2 cities and to simply expand in a good way. take up territory, plan for further. Too bad I didn't kill them. That will give me nice bonus directly. See, I'm making one more slinger. That will be 3 and I'll probably stop there. That's enough for later on as well to upgrade them into archers. See, now I'm building a warrior instead of builder because I didn't take 30% bonus on builder bonus production. So ideally I should, when I get foreign trade, I should change it to 30% bonus production and then build builders in both cities. That would be the most efficient way to play. See how many barbarians are there? It's crazy. And that's a good thing I went for units. See, in this situation I couldn't risk it. I didn't want to lose them. It's quite precious to actually boost your experience with, early on and keep those units alive, because the damage bonus they get once they are archers and then get 2 levels up, for example, it's really good. Right now, ideally, I should be building 2 builders and then a few more settlers in my capital. See, I directly declared war to him to get a minimum penalty. And I made a mistake here. I should have actually stopped researching bronze working earlier. That way I would still get Eureka bonus and not waste so much science on it. I should have changed. Definitely. And I just needed 1 unit, I think, to get it. Yeah, you see. Yeah, I needed 1 more. That was for archery. Yeah. Anyway, I wasted some science there. I was happy to find that warrior. I knew he was gonna lose it.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the rubber. Bronze is the mirror.
That was my first upgrade for melee unit. Military tradition is quite important, since I'm getting chariots as well. I go for chariots quite early, usually, because I like both of those things I get from wheel. Water mills are quite useful and they don't cost any maintenance. Unlike Civilization 5, where they cost 2 gold, which was actually quite a lot. C7 parent settler. That means I probably did not take 50% bonus production on settler. Otherwise it would be much lower. As usual, I'm trying to get the settler and the builder out at the same time so that builder can instantly go improve. Maybe cut woods. In this situation there are so many barbs that I still don't know where are his borders, how far is he, what's going on. See, I'm quite limited in my site. I still didn't find any city states, which is so bad. This is a nice spot for a city. Very nice. I actually have nice lands, even though I don't like those luxuries. And those barbs keep spamming, look at this. It's just crazy. And I cleaned one camp. Imagine if I did not clean that camp. Just crazy. I could definitely use archers here, or a few more units. But I did not expect so many barbarians there. Really. Too much. Yeah, as I said, I really like watermills.
A strong economy. May the forces of...
Therefore, this is a mistake to lose that builder, definitely. See, I have +1 production in all cities, which is really bad when you have only 2 cities. That guy pillars me again. It's really annoying. It's good to check the Empire score from time to time at the beginning, because you can see how much is he prioritizing the settlers and how much something else, just by seeing his Empire score grow. Actually, this is my first duel versus Kongo, I think. So it's all quite new for me. You see my builder there? What a waste. I think in this situation, water mill is way better than monument is first building, especially since I'm Greece and I get culture from killing units. And monument will give me +1 food on that wheat as well. So yeah.
No hour of life. Politics is the art.
And I still found 0 city-states, which is very damaging. Right now he must be getting all kinds of bonuses in his capital at least, because of the city-states. And me, I'm fighting barbarians, I mean, so bad. Here you can see my hoplites. Really not strong if you don't put them next to each other to get the +10 bonus strength. Or whatever it is. I think it's +10. I mean, I hardly did a bit more damage to his warrior than he did to me. Yes, as soon as I saw his 2 warriors, I thought to check the domination score, because you never know what your opponent is preparing, so always have one eye on the domination score to avoid any kind of bad surprises there. Considering it's turn 32, having 3 cities is really not enough. I should definitely have more, but I was quite slowed down by those barbs. As you can see, I'm going to games and recreation directly. That's simply because of Colosseum. It's too strong and it's really so important in duels, especially because in duels you will always have war, and war reduces your amenities so much, war weariness. So getting +3 per city from Colosseum is just indispensable. Cannot really go without it. You can see my archer is doing a decent damage because he's upgraded his level 1 bonus damage.
Each of us is carving us.
You can see now that my units more or less control the land around me. And I am more at ease. I can actually build those 2 settlers and send them where I want them. He doesn't have more cities than me, so that means that he probably was also, yeah, annoyed by barbarians.
It is not that life, if bread is the first necessity of life.
And you can see I'm more or less concentrated on war. I mean, it is a duel, so early war is to be expected. We're just, it's lucky that we weren't so close. So this war is a bit delayed, but not for much. It's good I already have city walls. That's also to avoid any nasty surprises. Good thing is that, for example, if you are coming with the settler and the builder to some forward settle spot, you can just settle your city and chop the wood directly just to get instant walls, and that is really helpful. That's why I always try to keep as much wood as possible around the new city. It's really important. See, this is my next turn. I'll have 3 settlers coming out in 3 turns. That means I was really actually feeling bad about not having more than 3 cities. So I decided to catch up a bit on development. It's always a risky investment, you know, because those 3 settlers cost a lot. So if he invested the same amount of production into army, he could probably just kill me now. But I was quite confident that will not happen because we are not so close.
Writing.
See one sword giving me 17 culture, which is huge. Now I just want my capital to grow really fast. Because it's only population 2, not very impressive. See, again, I'm building a monument as the first building in my city. I really don't think it's necessary with Greeks. And finally, will I get rid of that settlement, that barbarian camp. And now when I see his borders, I see that city and I see his borders just south near that mountain. Then I know it's game on because there is no more space between us, not much anyway, and that means fighting. In most of the times, duels are really hard to play because it's hard to balance it out with development. You know, that constant war, really hard. You can see there that I don't really have many units, so of course I need to back off before he kills me. He already has his special units from Kongo, and those are really strong. I realized that just later on. Right now I'm still trying to kill his units, and I killed one archer. Right now I think that God of the Forge is still bugged, so if you take it, you give production bonus to all players, which is pointless then. So I opted against it, and I have quite a few marches and food plains, so this +1 production was quite interesting. As you can see, one on my capital, one on the city above, and I have 2 food plains I think on the lower city. So that +4 production is not bad at all. And one more camp. I mean, they're just crazy. I destroyed the camp 2 hexes away from that one. And you see the damage I do to him. 10 damage is really nothing. See, I like this spot here because it has a lot of hills around. It has the wood to cut directly, and it has a marsh as well, which will give me 3-1 at start, which is quite good. But there, of course, I need granary because the city can only grow to 3 population. Well, considering I don't have so much amenities, maybe I don't really need it at the moment, but I still do granary most of the time on that kind of cities.
The 4 building blocks of
And as you can see, another marsh just there. So my Pantheon was quite useful actually. It's like +1 production per city on average. Not bad. Now this is already looking better. I have 5 cities. I will plant the 6th city now. Once I do that, I can focus just on developing and building army slowly. See, now I know the war is starting, so I'm preparing slowly, getting those hoplites where they should be. But in that Corinth, I'm still not building walls, which isn't so good. See, now my perfect position for me there is on that hoplite, because I can cut the wood which is right to me, and I have march, and the second tile it also gives a lot of production tree. So that's really interesting. Look, now I'm building water mill here, while I should actually really build walls. You can see how weak are the hoplites, because I just had a major defeat on him with flanking wounds, which is really not so good. If you consider that, and then consider that the Congolese special units have also bonus strength versus ranged units, that means I'm really not. I don't get any advantage here. You see now what he did to my unit. That was really strong. And that was my mistake. I should have definitely moved him to the city. I had time, but I didn't think he can shoot me with the archer as well. I thought he moved more. Here comes my unit. You can see the damage there versus the warrior. Really nothing special. See, here I realized that hoplites and archers are not gonna do it. They simply are not good enough versus his units. And these pop-ups are really bad. See, now I'm trying to get flanking bonus, but look at the damage I do. It's just pitiful. It is pitiful. Those units are too bad. Right now I am thinking I should build a few more warriors and then just upgrade them in swordsmen, because I have 246 gold, which is quite a lot. And this one is attacking my city one-on-one. Like no problem, even though I have unit inside as well. Yeah, I'm just commenting on his special units. Really strong. Again, more mistakes. I'm building archers instead of building balls. Means I underestimated his units. Still, I didn't think that he can do much damage with that attack. And this was very good timing for my heal.
The Lord made us all.
You see how much health he had, and I had 3 units around him for flanking bonus, and I could not kill him. Just amazing. Just amazing. But luckily swordsmen are coming, so that will change things a bit. As you can see, I lost ability to build warriors in all my cities because I just discovered swords and I don't have 2 iron yet, so that was such a waste. I'm still building archers, even though at this point I really don't know how good they are. You see what is the damage I do? 14, 10. It's really nothing special. Good thing is that now I'm getting feudalism, which will give me Eureka for knights, so that is very awesome. Here I was afraid to actually upgrade that swordsman and then just lose it instantly next turn. You know, just wasting gold. Actually, I got the research for swordsman just 1 turn too early.
There is no easy in democracy.
And look at this pump. He didn't succeed in killing my unit on time, so I still was in good position there. You saw the damage just now. Okay, I did an attack across the river, but still, that was so low. Look at the damage. 6 damage on that one. Wow. Crazy. And you see now that's another mistake I made. Because of discovering feudalism, I lost my card for 50% bonus production on classical units. And I still don't have crossbows or something useful from medieval era. That means now all my swords are building 50% slower, which is really bad.
I like to say
That was definitely not such a good idea. But I want to do I really want to do knights. I definitely did not feel good about this kind of fighting. You can see with how many units I need to hit him. I mean, I can hardly kill anything. Look at his health, and I still don't dare to attack him. I mean, it's just crazy. Good thing that city state declared war to me, so I could actually finally meet it. That's the first city state I met. I mean, city states gave really big bonuses. So me not having a single one is quite handy. Quite handy. Look at him, he's still alive there. Can you believe that?
all the world's a state.
Right now you can see my archer moving towards the city. But I really don't know why, because I did press shoot with him. And right now I'm thinking I might lose that city because his unit is indestructible. It's crazy. See, I'm building chariot archers just because I don't have any more the production bonus for swords.
Under the white cliffs.
Yeah, another pop-up. Great, isn't it? Yeah, awesome. And look at his units. I can't kill anything. It's crazy. Just amazing. Look at this damage. What? Look at this. I did 20 damage to him, he did 40 damage to me. Wow. Look at this, 12 damage. Wow. That's like my personal best. I'm still looking good, even though that northern city doesn't look so good because I was a noob and I didn't build walls in it. Walls would change everything. But I still have 5 cities even without that one, and I'm getting knights, which is really great. Now the thing is, what do I do? Do I hit him and try to kill one unit before I lose the city and the swordsman with the city? Or wait for him and then hit next turn, hoping I will get out and survive. Which is really hard, but yeah, possible. See what I'm planning? I want to hit him and then kill him with that sword. That way I can actually
Few inventions have
save him. And you see he attacked my hoplite there. But he lost his Superman. I see he killed me just before I could move. But right now he's in bad position because I have two swords there and hoplite, which could do quite nice damage. And I'm finally building knights, even though it takes 7 turns, which is an eternity. But as I was saying before, I have -2 amenities, which means my city is quite handicapped. Still no water mill in this city. I definitely don't like it. That was my mistake. See, I'm trying to get some woods just to chop it and build few knights really fast. Fourteen damage, wow, amazing, crazy shit. Maybe I should have hit him with the sword there. I mean the city, because that kind of city should actually die in, what, 2 hits from sword, maximum 3. As you can see, I'm slowly cleaning up the mess. And now first knight is coming out, thanks to my wood chopping. You see how much it takes me to build one? Crazy. See, I'm slowly cleaning. Those swords are doing the job. Getting culture from killing units really helped me. Huge deal. Right now I'm just trying to secure myself, so I will chop that wood. Build those walls instantly. You see, now in this situation it would be really great to have Colosseum right in the middle there. I would get +3 amenities in 4 cities. That would be so awesome. See, now I'm building a swordsman, but it's really not a good idea to chop the wood for that sword. And this guy should definitely go and get those rails, considering how bad is my situation with amenities.
people believe.
See, instant walls, and I get instant water mill as well if I want it. I went for a sport. I guess I was still afraid of his invasion. Still not chopping. I'm waiting for a better opportunity. And now, when the knights come, the change will be obvious. I was so happy when I saw green on battle estimation. I saw major victory. I was like, what? First time in the game I get major victory versus these Congolese units. Crazy. And good thing I changed the swordsman there because, yeah, here he comes again. And even though I have walls, I don't know how strong those units are versus walls. Let's see. It's a big damage bonus. Really big difference compared to earlier fights. Now I get promotion. Look how many times now he has to hit me. And this hitting across the river. Look at how little health he lost. It's just crazy. He attacked my swordsman over the river. Just crazy. Yeah, he saw the walls and decided to go back. And I'm finally getting the water mill there as well. Still not chopping here. I guess I'm waiting the right policy. And then change maybe to chop for crossbowmen or something else. I can't really remember what I was thinking at that moment. But in this situation, as you can see now, it looks much more equal. As you can see, yeah, I realized of course I should have built walls in court once I lost the city. But what can I say? We learn most in defeats. We learn most when we fail. Six damage, wow. Impressive. But in this situation I definitely feel much better than before. Considering that, yeah, I was doing literally no damage. Finally I get the whales. I mean, my amenities are so bad. Those cities now are like level 3 population city, I think. Yeah, level 3. Ridiculous. Is this my first night going down?
The taxpayer.
And even my archer survived, which is perfect. This is a really great spot for a city. As you can see, pearls and marble. but the problem is that spot is just too close to my city. It's in the 3 hexes, unfortunately. You can see he's still leading with army, but yeah, at the moment I have, let's say, the next generation units.
I'd imagine the whole man suffers. Oh,
Once the catapult comes, it will be really easy to take that city. I actually can plant the city on top of the marble, but I'm not sure I get amenity if I plant it on top. This is actually a mistake, shooting that city while I have a full experience waiting for upgrade is not so good. I mean, look at the damage I did, it's pretty much nothing, and I definitely need those experience points for levels.
the man who has grit.
And now the catapult is coming into action.
A physician without a...
His city actually has quite a good defense, considering it doesn't have city walls. I actually need to max out production here because my city has negative amenities anyway. So I still didn't think of building that Colosseum, even though it's really important. You can see he's spamming only his special units, and that seems to be enough actually. Here comes his first knight. As you can see here, I did not understand really why was that city so resistant, but I guess the city strength depends on the highest strength unit in it or something like that. So it is still quite high. It has 38 defense on level 3, while I have now in that city level 5 38 strength. And I lost my first knight. But he loses his knight as well. Oh no, he does not. Wow, I had decisive victory in that one. I have one extra knight which I didn't use yet, so that's actually quite good. It's quite surprising none of us thought of actually getting encampment to have one general. That general would be so important in these kind of fights.
Conclude then.
As you can see, I was really fast there, and that helped me a lot. And finally I get monarchy. 4 bonus for knights. 50% production is huge for my low level cities. See, now I thought of getting the great general points. Losing that knight was really bad, considering that I had promotion with him. If you see this, I get one knight and instant crossbow from chopping that wood. That was really important. And crossbows now, that's big damage.
There is nothing those who inquire.
See, that knight already did his job. Which is awesome. Another crossbow coming out. Those 2 crossbows which will help me so much, of course. See my cities. I don't even have anywhere to get commercial bombs. The thing is, there is a city state giving me quite a lot of gold per commercial district, so it's my mistake not to build one. even if it gives me 0 gold by default. I should definitely still build 1 or 2. I have now 5 gold and -6, so yeah, bad, very bad. See, I have 6 envoys there, and finally I'm thinking of building 1. See, in this situation I didn't want to take that city directly with knight because yeah, it's important to just destroy as many units as possible. But right now I have a lot of army, as you can see, and his army just melted down. So from this moment on, it does not look good for him. Of course, it's always easier to defend, so all his effort cost him a lot. As you can see, I'm in no hurry to take that city. I just don't want his units to stay alive. Right now the army is coming from all sides, but the problem is that I'm having a lot of problems with gold. You can see -8 now on 0. It's not good. I should probably disband few archers there.
In peace.
Well, I definitely did not expect to lose a swordsman there. In c5 you would never lose a swordsman like that on a red city, at least I don't think so. Maybe a horseman, yes, but not a swordsman. And finally it's time to counterattack. Needless to say how happy I was that I am the one attacking for once. Since the beginning I was really suffering under his attacks. And just resisting, mostly. You see he lost a lot of units. He doesn't even have reinforcements there.
Without mathematics,
You can see the damage I do. The damage is so small. I mean, I know there is damage reduction from crossbows, but still I was expecting something much bigger, considering there are no walls. Five turns Stonehenge, finally one wonder in this game. After how much? 73 turns? Wow. You can see I am still in negative gold, so I'm kind of yeah, hoping I will succeed in just resisting a bit longer. I mean resisting in a sense that I will not, you know, have barbarians spawn or rebels, whatever they are called, at my cities because of negative gold, and just have my elite units disbanded, because that's always so annoying. Of course I saw that commercial district and I was like, yeah, sure, I most definitely want to pillage the district and get some gold from it. Also intercept the trade route there. I don't remember if I took the policy for a double pillaging, but now it's definitely the moment for that. If I didn't, it was definitely a big mistake. Double pillaging value is quite high in this sense, in this situation. I mean, look, I have 24 signs per turn. Instead of getting 24 instead of 12 from that campus is not bad. Not bad at all. Not to mention the gold from commercial district. I just didn't feel like hitting it with a knight across the river. But here comes the first city, and not the last. And right now he knows it's over. I simply have too many units and now his units are a bit kind of obsolete. And here comes plunder trade route, 60 gold, oh yeah. That's like encountering Santa. Now you see he's building crossbows as well, but his crossbows really cannot do much if they are not defended well. And defending versus knights and upgraded knights, many of them are upgraded, well, it's definitely not easy. If you look at all the army coming, well, yeah, not much to be done there. Once he lost all his units, it was kind of inevitable, because he didn't have time to produce new ones, and considering I have low amenities, that means probably he has low amenities as well. Meaning his production isn't high. He did save that crossbow though, but that won't help him much. Not in this situation. As you can see, his second city is already separated from the capital, so yeah, I can take it quite easily. I don't need to take the capital directly, I can just block him off there. And that's what I did. As you can see, I switched to that city because the capital still is tough, much tougher than that one. He really cannot help that city. I'm getting the religion at the end. I mean, that's definitely not gonna help me much now.
The purpose of education.
Yeah, I was kind of lost there. I had the promotion with it, but did not use it. I wanted to shoot someone. One thing I feel really should be removed from this game, at least in duels, that is occupation status from cities. That means that you simply cannot keep his cities. You have to raise the city and then build a new one to get any use of it. Of course, I went for amenities and Defender of the Faith, which is too strong, really. I should have sent trade route to those forward cities. I definitely need more trade routes. I have 2 out of 5 only. It's not enough, but okay. I'm considering the game is over. And I even got a general, so yeah. Well, that's it guys. You could see some defense versus Kongo early game. I guess the conclusions are use swordsman, forget about those other units, and simply, yeah, I don't know how useful are those archers. I guess they're not bad to have 3-4 archers behind the front line because simply nobody's returning fire to them, and once they have upgrades then they get quite strong even versus those units like Kongo units. And that's it. So guys, this is it. GG. I hope you learned some stuff just as I did. I definitely should have built walls earlier in that city. That was a big mistake. One I will not repeat again. I definitely will try to play Kongo Duel next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.